I know the country is focusing on the scale of the surplus that we have, but much of that surplus is due to a single company. The rest of it are tax resources that I believe over time could decline. And that is why any changes we make in spending, it has to be one that we're confident we can afford in the future. And the government made instead significant changes in the QCI payments that are very, very effective in alleviating child poverty, and I'm confident we can maintain those kind of increases into the future. The Apple money only arrived 2 weeks ago. To appear in front of the country and announce a big bang is the surest way of repeating the mistakes of the past or not using that money properly. We need to spend some time to consider what is the best way to use that money, and I'm convinced the best way to do it is in those things that can change the future performance of our society and our economy, which are about things that are not that glamorous at times but hugely important: energy, utilities, our availability and access to water. But that will take time to decide, and it should not be rushed.
We've got wage growth in our economy of over 5%, and to alleviate the burden that people face with increased income taxes with wage growth, I think it was important to alleviate that in a budget, and that didn't leave the room available to advance a VAT reduction for hospitality, which if you separate out food would have come to over €600 million, for example, for a VAT 9, and that wasn't possible in the context of this budget and what we had available. And then separately, there were some people who discussed VAT 11. VAT 11, if it was introduced this autumn, would have resulted in we would have had to increase the VAT 9 rates in all the other bands. So, for example, the VAT 9 reduction we've progressed to May of next year would have had to be increased for gas and electricity through the winter period, and I think that would have been a fair, proportionate measure for households across the country.